These close games, 4 consecutive overtime matches, all of them lost. Snappy said that it's calm in the camp. Well, maybe they need a little franticness to push this one finally over the line. This begins on Ancient, and NiP's map pick is going to catch us off guard. Gravity will start it inside of Cave with the opening frag. Kaspersky, clean 2 Glock kills, made easy. Third arrival is now XRC's dropped down to 5 health. That is a near vacant B site. Ujerts comes in from the ramp side and NiP get what they want. A B site bomb plant and a T side pistol win.
I think this is a taste of what we can expect to get from this series. The way that NiP will show us some really well-crafted and executed rounds.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.
Well, right now, trying to apply pressure themselves into this B bomb site where XRC's and his notorious Mag 7 sit. Down the ramp, he'll fire off. That's good damage. Triple kill comes out of 3D Max.
Maka with 2 Deagle headshots.
Somehow down that ramp over the shoulder of the Mag 7. Now Kaspersky into the 1v4. Down with by the boost. What a fast setup for that boost on short side. 3D Max pulling tricks out of the hat. I do worry for the Ninjas coming into a map that they really haven't played, not at this event. And since Bucharest, where they played it twice, failed both times there. 3D Max known to come to the table with tricks. And so this fast flood out through Cave gets held onto momentarily. Kaspersky gets the trade back. Gravity hides himself inside of the smoke. This is good pressure for the Ninjas in Pyjamas, right? To come back in this with another force buy really shows that they believe in their ability to break down this bomb site, and they put themselves into yet another post plant. 4v3 is a good advantage, and 3D Max confirms Kaspersky's Deagle still inside of the cave. He peels off of this. Wrinkle hits the headshot. That's a critical one. Takes it back to the even keel.
Boost over the smoke is nice. They've got some spams lined up too.
Wallbang just barely off the mark. They've got to get this retake going, and Maka's the only player with a kit right now. He's going to get on top of that bomb. Kaspersky not coming out from the cave. They just let that retake go with 3 players up.
The smoke was still fresh on the ramp, so they were just hoping that the spam connected, because otherwise they'd have to run through that. So
it could be a free kill out middle.
Gravity.
But it's a weird one for Gravity as he pushes through. Kaspersky actually comes back.
Wait, this is awkward. If he just turns around for any reason, that's ridiculous. They'll never know about it.
Counter-strike, bro.
They will never know that this happened.
But the timing, I think, still plays into Gravity's favor. You just had somebody sitting in mid. He lines up, too.
You're right.
Able to get the most of that one. Kaspersky going to be scratching his head as to how could he let his team down with that timing.
Could have a PhD and never figure that out.
Oh, man. Poor guy.
Gravity's like, why weren't they watching?
Yeah, right?
Well, this is actually a really scary start now for NiP. This rifle rounds.
Maka's off, blinded.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Gets popped by a fast move up the ramp out of Wrinkle. Utility now non-existent here for NiP. Lucky stops the bomb plant.
Dude, knowing your spans, man.
Right?
So key.
And 3D Max, all those fine-tuned details are where they need to find the difference tonight. Gravity, his 9th frag secured, 3 kills on this round. Body's happy to slide up, keep majority alive for 3D Max. And we have a 3D Max. It's another to just straight up peek into the T's like that.
So this is interesting. It looks like we're gonna maybe have some kind of fake. It looks like a, well, the bomb's leaning over towards B at the moment. And
with
Gravity
this
with the push. No.
He reacts. Ujerts drops it. Body gets the deep shot onto Wrinkles off, and we go 5v3 3D Max.
Oh, another opportunity for NiP, and it's been squandered.
Missed Molotov.
Bomb spotted, 2 dead on the push. It was 3 leaned over to A. They could have maybe sold some kind of fake.
Oh, Maka's not going to miss that one. Sitting inside of the cave, easy.
Man, the protocols for 3D Max have been splendid so far, just crushing on every move. They won mid without losing a player. They pushed down B at the right timing. I mean, they could have died, obviously, but their aim is doing the rest, too. And the problem for NiP is, like, they can get all these close games, but they have to earn that part, too. They have to earn the ability to get close to closing in the first place, and you think too far ahead, well, now you're missing 2/3 of the game.
All right, you spent the last 48 hours probably just figuring out how to end things. At least dead before time expires.
At least.
Gravity gonna give him a little love.
It's a shame. That's considered a big win these days.
You know, there's so much activity coming out of this defense that it almost feels like 3D Max are on the T side. the way that they are adamant about opening control. Again, Gravity just barrels out through middle.
He's having a game. 15-2.
Pushes his way out through the cave, will slip right back into it. This is a player who's finding kills on 2 HP. Confidence at an all-time high out of Gravity, and 3D Max with it. You can climb up on these boxes. You have yet another 5 versus 3. And NiP must be feeling so small in the server at the moment. They'll tiptoe their way out through that doorway with a recovery frag out of Wrinkle. He doubles down on it. Gravity still being the bane of NiP, sits here for his next, but that one gets denied. Triple kill coming from Wrinkle, and he's only taken a quarter of damage himself. If 3D Max finally pushed it one step too far.
This push here, at least he got Exorcise. He's got vision on Donut, but he's worried. Oh, and Maka, nothing to be worried about with Maka. He's hit all his op shots so far. Shush needs to clutch this. He doesn't have an excuse to leave just yet.
Right. Yeah, that pushes Shush away.
Now, Shush has a molly, but he can only cover one side. If Exorcise really wants to peek into it, he can.
That's safe if he wants. He'll have that at least. Molotov goes too far. XRC smokes the molly, puts fire on Shush's feet. That's beautiful, but the Molotov.
With the dink as well.
XRC does what he has to.
I was thinking he overplayed that situation a little bit. Didn't need to smoke that. There was no time to stick that plant and fake it.
7-1 CT start.
Well, this game's been quick and exciting so far. I don't know if NiP have started with like this badly so far at the Major.
Body charging in. Again, just flying out through smokes. Lucky holds his in middle. I mean, NiP is here trying to fight things on their terms. Yo.
1 AG up there and he's cooked, but they don't have one, it looks like.
Body gets away. Wow, one more bullet would have had it done. XRC's crosshair placement looked a little off, but he finds Shush, reacts to it as he just slides out from the corner, and of course Gravity is behind them.
Dude, he can't stop moving. He knows how to keep momentum going.
This just feels inevitable that at some point in the round, Gravity will be behind NiP.
He's about to put a
comes out and clears it.
And then Gravity for free.
Woo! 3D Max. A scary level coming out of this CT side right now. If Train is suddenly,
we're going to get a career best map out of Gravity here in an elimination game at the Major. Yeah, I mean, and kind of a scary sign for them that their default protocols aren't besting 3D Max, like taking over mid control, for example. Like they can't get even the nap control they're looking for. They're losing in all 3 parts of the round. Early, middle, and late. These flashes are great.
Yes, sir. And the layers with it, right? Gets turned on. Body from down beneath that ledge.
One of the most one-sided halves that we've seen from the perspective of everything.
I mean, you can't point at a player on 3D Max that's not bringing the same type of energy to the server right now.
Okay, so he won't even use the utility just yet. That gives him some more options.
Right. What part of this bomb site does he decide to cut off? Going wide, battle the oppers. Maka's not going to miss. I don't think I've seen Maka miss an op shot yet tonight.
He's been great inside of B too. It's not like he's going for pick plays in A main or pushing out mid.
And yet, alas, it finally bottoms out under the pressure of 3D Max tonight. Final attempt here. Fast move from Shush. Weaponized to the top of ramp. Kaspersky let off his leash. Shoots one through that red room smoke. And so finally, in the final moment of this T side, NiP play with just no care. As if they could do no wrong, but it could still come back to haunt them.
And they still got to get through Gravity.
He comes off of the angle, no longer watching that cave exit. They do use that moment to find positioning, but he sees that as a call to action. He lets 2 players go by. Bomb Planter's gonna get blindsided, but still Wrinkle reacts. Good on him. Maka, who has been stellar with the op shots, has an unlikely 1v3 ahead of him. NiP, between a rock and a hard place, had to play this round different, and as they do, they will secure that second round at least. It is hands down their most lopsided start. But still, is it enough to rebound?
They were just outdone from every perspective, and in particular, this Gravity performance so far. Ooh, okay. Well, let's see if they can get 2 pistols this game.
Snappy coming wide, will cut XRC off of it. We've got a fight queued up inside of the bomb site. U-Jerk's gun goes dry. then a bit of a spam fight back for Gravity. He leaves a little to be desired here in the pistol. Bomb dropped over towards top ramp. Body worried that there's players behind these smokes, but that's not the case. It's all cave.
Yeah, they could come through the ramp as well. He would have heard this. He'll take this peek eventually.
It's crazy. He got 2 kills and he hasn't taken a lick of damage.
They see the bomb, so they know he's going to peel back, but be careful.
Whoa. Snappy's low in the corner.
No, be careful.
Body on for 4. Exposes himself, and so instead, it is Snappy doing all the heavy lifting. First pistol round was a 3D Max forced by win in the follow-up. This time, 3D Max. I mean, they don't even come into this round with a bye.
Mac is hitting some crazy shots right now, actually.
They pick up a couple of Desert Eagles, Glocks for the majority of 3D Max. You know, they have such a margin here that they just want to play it out, and yet now Body has also got a 1-deeg of his own. Not like this.
They got Maka got 2 1-deeks, and they denied the conversion last time. 4v3 now. Guns are fine. Upgrades are coming through here for 3D Max.
Wrinkle can't lose this duel. That's a, oh my god, that's an armorless MP9.
They can't punish anything right now. They look a little tense. Obviously, it should still be fine.
Yeah, I'd be tense too. Down 10-3, died to 2 Deagles.
Snappy saved him last round.
Oh no.
God.
Snappy's gonna try. No! Body and Maka with the only 2 Deagles coming into this round. 3D Max just wanted a bit of damage. And instead, it falls on Shush.
This one's going to be closed casket, man.
He'll kill Exercise.
It's got to be the 1v4.
3D Max able to come up that ramp. Wallbang off the mark. Lucky's going to plant safely on the other side of the column. Deagle rings by. Player deep inside this close corner. Shush almost drawn out, but he wants a little more. He wants one player to make a misstep. Somebody oversteps, he gets another kill, and then maybe. But they're right there to swarm it from the deepest corner of the bomb site. Shush's gun getting low. 6 bullets, fresh mag. Bomb still with more than halfway left. Shush starts to slide out, getting a little hectic. Ramp player lets that space go. Shush one frag away with 2 Desert Eagles, no Kevlar.
Even all the B rounds they tried to pull off. Maka was there. Gravity was playing cave sometimes. There was no shortage of answers from 3D Max. Wow, an auto shotty on T side.
Hey man, he's a freak. And let him do his thing.
An auto shotty on T side.
Ramp push gets shut down. This is 3D Max having their absolute way with an NiP that kind of had us scratching our heads when it came to the Ancient pick. They haven't played it here at the Major. Their Bucharest outings at the event prior to this kind of left us uninspired. It was a loss to Saw and a loss to Gentlemates, and now it'll be a 3rd consecutive loss, this time to 3D Max, who are going to take this series to Train, a map that they have come to the Major with well prepared, have impressed us out of nowhere. Their lowest win rate of the maps they played.
The auto shotty is going to get this kill.
Of course it will. 3D Max have done anything they wanted to NiP tonight, and everything they've wanted is qualifying to top 16. They will sit 1 map away from that, and confident in knowing that their preparation coming into the Major has been ace. Body, shots through, catches Shush, pinned in a tough place. He'll fight for all he can. But we praise 3D Max tonight for bringing a level that NiP have yet to feel at this stage of the Major. 4 consecutive overtimes meant NiP felt like a shoo-in to secure that top 16.
I actually think we will still win. Our two best maps coming.
Literally our 2 best maps.
It's like a fact that sounded so unconfident, but you know what? You can't blame him at the same time.
Almost had to convince everybody, like guys, I'm not just saying this. I really mean it. I don't just mean it. I really mean it.
And it is facts.
I mean, you have to give it a shot. You've got to give it a try.
No lies were told.
And we've got a recovery underway here within the pistol. Good push out from Z. This is a huge bit of impact from Shush. 2 kills found. Maka, though, is going to drop U-Jerks as he tried to just sprint his way back into Ivy. Lucky waits it out, and we've got 3D Max taking another pistol.
That's such a nice move from Lucky. He didn't even go for the plan, just 2v1. He knew the push was coming. That was...
Probably feeling boxed in after that last map loss. This gun round, hoping to be fruitful, pushes through into Pop Dog. and will give Snappy an opening kill. Now, Pop Dog control is something we saw a lot of from NiP versus PVISION on this very same map. And that was a T side that PVISION should have never won by the stats. And so these risks that Snappy keeps on taking, he has to take knowing that the last time they tried it, it cost them. And yet this round, he comes up big with a double kill again.
Kind of hunting for the Wrinkle rotation, and right now, I mean, NiP don't have to move too much. I like that they've got Z. You know, they're probably maybe semi-nervous about an Ivy lurk or something like that. For the most part, they're thinking this is inner or it's going to be pop, and they're right about that.
Joins up with the B push. Shush and Wrinkle moving it forward as well. So that's a ton of control given over to NiP. You know, an active CT side is a good thing.
Oh.
But XRC's start at 8-1 is also quite phenomenal. I love this passive move from Body.
If Udrix had got that kill, I feel like this map is just conquered already for NiP, but now this throws things slightly into disarray.
I'm going to call it early. This kind of a hold from Body, one of the things Snappy did, again PVISION, was tons of that Pop Dog push, but usually he'd use it to get that flank going over towards T-Con. I'm not surprised to see somebody from 3D Max holding back for that kind of a moment, but instead we get the B push from Wrinkle's op, and that's the setup that 3D Max are walking into instead.
Gonna come down to him now. We'll see if he's tradable even in this
point
spot.
Blank, I'm pretty sure he's looking at the... Okay, never mind. Holds up close. Waits for it, gets it, falls back, throws the frag, and will get around that corner. But Maka's gonna activate his AWP, and I think the barrel advantage here is gonna feed Snappy a frag.
With the bomb in this place, how fast is Maka gonna move with the op?
20 seconds. They're starting to come back towards Pop Dog. Snappy will find the Ivy lurk, and Shush is pushed into T-Con. It's back's turn by 3D Max. They try to make this happen. Now they're stepping forward into Wrinkle's op again, and 3D Max were so corralled this round. Every direction they went, there's an NiP player in position. And remember what Snappy said, I believe we can still win this. We are going to play. We'll see if 3D Max are capable of unraveling that push, because it's just such a constant close threat to your any commitment inside of B. And here comes that commitment. Nades over top.
What was that?
Down. Just throws himself at the side of Shush.
Oh, it is not often that you see Shush get caught off guard like that. He jumps down like Batman into the site and the whole round is over.
That was a body slam on a Maka.
I was just not ready to even cast an exact. Yeah, what? I love that. How many times do you see like people jostling up there looking for a peek?
Right.
It's like,
trying to
get
take
after
a peek,
it.
trying to climb the ladder like a bunch of pansies.
Yeah.
No,
he
sir.
came down there like, Merry Christmas.
Drop kicked into the bomb site.
And,
all right, Maka.
And any rounds that 3D Max get in this half is just going to feel like bonus.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Sit down. Sit down.
XRC's 9-4. Maka's Desert Eagle transitions into a killer 2K in this round. Body's up to something.
Remember, at the end of the last half on Ancient, Auto Shotty gets bought. It gets handed over to Gravity. Like, they're all just having fun, too.
Do you force Shush to hold further back instead? And also, will 3D Max just throw Maka down through a smoke again? I mean, that's going to keep them on their toes.
Ooh.
Right now, we got a lot of posturing going on for the T-Con control instead at a minute 10.
Yeah, they wanted it. So, I mean, the way NiP have been putting this together is getting the Pop Dog control right now. That's not on the table. This op's in a great spot. Nice.
Clean one from Wrinkle. Flash over Kaspersky, catching kills in smoke. Gets himself a double.
Solid.
And a third. Wow. Kaspersky doesn't need to finish off because he gets himself a huge hold. You can feel that fight slowly brewing.
Nice. Love to see Wrinkle in different spots.
Yeah. Futures, nice off angle as well. Good for one inside of Ivy. Down goes Lucky. Oh, but Maka survives that headshot. He'll be on 11 health. Xerxes 50. Has that bomb still in these halls and sits and waits. But this could lead somebody to just crawling underneath him. Yeah, he's got to check it every once in a while. But again, this is creating a timing where maybe he gets blasted off this angle.
They have a smoke too. Depends if they want to use it.
It's a big maybe. They will drop that smoke. Wrinkle's going to try to get as wide as he can. Could take a timing shot. Opts not to. Now Maka low.
Oh,
susceptible to the USP. Well-placed utility so far to neutralize 2 of the 3 NiP players. This was never supposed to be a bomb plant.
Just don't give him a headshot.
XRC starts to get off site. Op has stayed tucked in from where it
getting
came.
Up the ramp.
And there's a world where he could wrap all the way around. Maka hits the op shot. upper shelf starts to get pushed, and that bomb is planted awkwardly on the short side of the CT side of this train. Turned on. Well done. Good presence there to turn back around, catch that timing.
Wrinkle has made his way over here. They're coming out lower ramp though. This one's missed.
Shot.
Lucky gets hit.
Survives it. Some deep fire for Wrinkle. One of the more uncomfortable positions he's been put in on these attacks.
It's a full retake setup right now.
Shush goes for the deep oil angle. Gravity and Maka come up with the kills. Wow. Just like that. NiP try to tiptoe their way into stopping this somehow. But it looks like you give 3D Max anything on this bomb site, and they'll rock your world. One for the road. 3 to start this half. 2 more rounds sprinkled in. The CT side of 3D Max, if they want to rob away a 2-0 from NiP, that is what they have to bank on.
This one's not over. NiP up 7-5 at the half. And this pistol could be the difference between life and death.
Oh, Body starts it off. Aggressive Beretta's push into the halls. Kaspersky. At times the king of outer, but in this pistol, popped by Maka.
Maka on pistols is next level.
Another one. That's Snappy dead inside of T-Con. 2 versus 4, demanded of NiP.
Oh, come on now.
And he just taps them out of it. Confirms the last player. U-Jerks trying to fight back. It is a big moment for Maka with the quad kill, making sure that 3D Max will have the best start possible, a CT pistol win. No.
And that is 3D Max right now. Haven't considered the option of losing. That's the difference.
Well, you've let them out onto the bomb site, which is a great chance to plant.
It's going to be an op retake, maybe.
Yeah. Little wild. Double Glock kill out of U-Jerks. The FAMAS is starting to look a little sketchy. Gravity's going to have to be the savior. U-Jerks has 2 kills with that Glock. There it is. Gravity's at P9. Great. Kaspersky up top, 50 health. You know what you can do? Cover this with an op.
Oh, he switched it to a FAMAS.
Throws it back over. Kaspersky eats the flashbang. They don't have a kit. They tap it to try to get his reaction, and they will whittle him down to 6 health. It's got to get covered, and Maka will do it with his pistol. With his pistol. And hilariously, they never heard the option.
They didn't know how close they were to glory right there.
Maybe, just maybe.
Oh, I love this. I love the rifle beside this pick, even though the op can get away. Oh, but they're actually going. Oh, it's just push. Oh, and then boom. Boom.
5v3 made easy.
Brother.
Nasty little French setup inside of the ramp.
5v4 is not good enough.
Yikes. I mean, again, you win the CT pistol, it's one thing, but then you come into the first gun round and it is as convincing as you could ask. Go ahead and win the first gun round, presumably. This 2 versus 5 sets itself up the upper shelf of the B site, but Maka, we haven't really had to say Maka missed the shot. All throughout Ancient, he will get blasted back by Wrinkle at least.
Even hit that one.
23 HP, and it was, yeah, another op tag. So that op just finds its mark. That is Maka comfortably 17 and 8.
This is dangerous. Wrinkle can die after time for sure.
Getting around this corner could save him.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, actually.
No. They're going to know where he is though after
3D Max is going to run this down. This is a critical save for Wrinkle.
Oh, God. He's got all his utility, but... Oh, okay. All right.
Gets away with it. Steps up to an unbelievable degree. And now right back down to the bottom of the scoreboard. And that's fine because Maka picks up all the slack and then some. Gun round back in. Good move by Snappy. Gravity, speak of the devil, finds the trade frag. But there's a lot of room for NiP to just slide up close on the smoke. And there's a player pushing through.
They kind of know he's going to try to do that. We've seen Kaspersky make this move.
Oh, he didn't see Gravity, but that's all right. Wrinkle cleans it up.
Okay.
There was a player to the right side of that smoke as well. XRCs comes back in. This could catch off NiP. The bomb carrier clipped on the crossover. Body collects a kill as well. Wrinkle on the front side of it, trying to work with Kaspersky, who reveals his position deep on site. And then as he wraps around the bomb site, he'll get his second, but they don't know where Wrinkles got off to.
Oh, he's just heard this. The bomb's out in the open. Exorcist doesn't know about the opportunity at hand. Going above, is this the move?
But then the push in through Icon in a moment. From down beneath him, he'll get the kill.
Wait, and he knows the other player.
Yes, sir. Kaspersky already showed his hand.
And Kaspersky doesn't know that he knows.
So Exorcist starts to walk away, but again, how many layers deep? Kaspersky starts to clear over towards the train, and now that's going to give Exorcist to put space in between them.
This might be next gen. he's thinking that either Kaspersky's wrapping around this way, and if he's not, he's going to slowly get the bomb back. Exercise either catches him going back to B or just instantly walks up on his plant. It will be so hard for Kaspersky to read this. He might just run into it. That is so smart, man. He covered it. He covered his option coverage right there.
It is mental gymnastics from Exercise. But their chance at a top 16 that they have had 3 best-of-3 matches to secure. The weight of the world will crush them tonight if they can't regain momentum on this map pick. We get this aggro push in through the pop dog. Exercise from a clutch to an opening frag. Body in the brown halls, goes down. Whoa. 3 immediate kills come out from NiP. That is exactly what they need in this critical moment.
Okay, I mean, it's only 1-1 to sights now. It's a chance for NiP. Last round was a 2v2. They have to let that go. Don't get too stringy on this. Just play to trade.
Gives him a shoulder. Left side swings. Whoa, that was a chance, but lucky cut down after just the 1.
But yeah, that's playing to trade. And Maka, I mean, he's done some absolutely ridiculous things with this op.
I mean, but just the awkward thing, you know, right
it's
now.
so late, actually. You're right.
Right now, you say.
If you're going to plant open to something, what would it be?
Tries to take that shot. Maka misses.
Okay.
First time we've seen Maka miss, goes for the crazy shot. I mean, could have easily let that player walk away. Wrinkle coming at it. This Exercise between 2 positions.
Oh, he's nice
Crosshair right back on it. Between him and Maka, their star potential. Oh, but Kaspersky.
Out of nowhere.
Yep, again, always this looming threat when it comes to the outer yard of Train. T-side, CT side, he's just out here all the time. And now we've got Gravity trying to wrap around through the
Ooh, they're
icon.
not clearing this.
You've got the Thomas sliding upwards. Lucky executes Snappy. Gravity doesn't come around just yet. He's going to blindside Kaspersky. That's the bomb confirmed. Ujer going to have to dig really deep, and he is not given that chance. It's a 3-round lead, 2 rounds from top 16.
That's unbelievable gameplay out of 3D Max, man. They have showed up big time. Gravity, there were chances, and in this series, there's still a chance.
Ooh, quick pop
get
out.
that. Oh.
Gravity long range, down after the 1. Not to mention, it's a dink on Maka, but he'll put that off back in, and when it's a comfortable shot, he's landed them. Damage comes out through the smoke. Trying to keep pressure on NiP to go back through this smoke. Exercise.
He wants a little more.
It's disgusting, and he does bite off a little more than he can chew. Ujerks wins the duel without taking damage, and Wrinkle will plant in this 3 versus 3. It's a health advantage over the op of Maka, but right now they're not feeling like they've got comfortable post-plant positions, NiP. One stuck in the back of the site, a back spotted by Lucky. He's hoping that Ujerks backs up a second time, and as he loses a teammate, eventually this trigger's gonna be pulled, and so down he goes. Wrinkle pop, flawless for 3D Max.
Absolutely perfect on the retake. Every position found, all the CTs playing so carefully. Smoke spams in place as if those smokes aren't even there. No way they'd be 2 teams on their best map.
Stuffed. Kaspersky given a chance to shine on the exit. Instant 4 versus 5.
Yeah, it's a full tilt call here. I mean, they tried to do this, one player going outside. That's their style here on Train.
NiP in the second half of another game of regulation have gone up in smoke. All while 3D Max have returned the tricolor flag to top 16 in a major. That's what they're 4 frags from.
This could be a good fake, but it's about this upper push. Body, is he going to get caught or win this duel?
Tries to take it forward. Ujerk's going to stop that. Not the first time he'll play for that. Bomb spotted, but no overcommitment.
The bomb, you know, it thinks it wants to go back outside, but it's so close to B, and the flank is coming in. If they linger too long here, they're just going to get picked off.
Exercise back, turned. He's going to play with his food a little longer. He's going to milk it for the pop dog arrival, and it is heartbreak again for NiP. A chance to recover it still. That's going to be Snappy to grab that bomb and try to push it over, while Shush takes to the top rope on only 3 points of health. Outnumbered, outgunned, and absolutely crumbled from a 2-0 start in best of ones to 3 failed attempts. This is the French evolution.
Oh yeah.
A map that they should have never played.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.